If you go up the north end of Brick Lane and look for the bridge across the road, you'll find the old Truman Brewery, kindly marked on the wall. An old industrial site from at least as far back as the Great Fire of London, recorded as the Black Eagle Brewery, on a disappeared street that elevated Benjamin Truman to the gentry on the backs of drunken porters. Now the collection of sometimes listed buildings, from director's dining room to stables and boiler house, has been converted into a mix of flats, offices and businesses. Because in London we like to recycle old buildings and use the shell of Georgian industry to make something new from 300-year-old bricks, and fill it with a market of not what I would call vintage clothes, but still more interesting than the bland marketing of mass consumerism, with slightly less touristified banality of London market prices than Camden. Stalls of old odd trinkets by local yokels selling funny candles and handmade jewellery, and a food hall full of foreign food by native-born immigrants. In the place that was once run by those Quakers advocating abolishing the slave trade, whilst providing charity and schooling for the local poor, is marked by the blue plaque to Sir Thomas Buxton on the wall, all paid for by the alcoholism of Victorian workers. Now the local streets of the public noise of buskers of local colour, if you'll forgive the pun, for those seeking some interesting variations on the theme of elevator music, surrounded by coffee shops and vintage stores selling other styles of clothes and a comfortable seat for the resting shopper. An interesting anomaly to quell the boredom of a Sunday off work for those that don't work on Sundays. Though I must highlight the irony for those that decorate shelled-out old buildings with pretty colours, for without humanity bricks and walls are but decoration, and a ghost of a shell to the past, an empty monument to those who would consign history to the death of innovation and architects and civil planners who could not organise a piss-up in a brewery.